great story, and we'll detail it halftime and into the second half there. Everson Walls and Ron Springs, teammates with the Cowboys in the early 80s, and Everson Walls donated his kidney. Ron Springs had been on that transplant list for about 3 years and made that sacrifice, and they come out tonight as the honorary Cowboy captains. Virginia, in case you were wondering. Second down and 10 from the 26-yard line, and Manning will throw it to the outside, and that pass is caught inbounds by Amani Toomer, coming back after ACL surgery. Tore up his knee in the middle of last season. Come kick, so he's a big loss. They're also minus Greg Ellis. Ellis has not played since rupturing his Achilles last year. Hope to have him back in a couple of weeks. Manning off the play fake, and he's been good on play action in recent seasons to Plexico Burris, and Burris will go all the way to the end zone for a Giant touchdown. Anthony Henry with the coverage that time, 60 yards. Thank you very much, says Burris, and a minute and 29 into the game, the Giants take the lead.
Reason got up there pretty tight.
Lawrence Tynes, formerly of Kansas City, and the snap is bobbled by Jeff Feagles, the punter. And there will be no attempt. It was Jay Alford, the snapper. He's a new snapper. He's a rookie. They lost Ryan Keel to injury from Manning to Burris. And just like that, the New York Giants lead the Dallas Cowboys 6-0. So he missed almost all the training camp. He's practiced the last 4 days. Romo pulls down the high snap and then throws it in between two defenders to Jason Witten, one of the best tight ends in the league, up to the 38. And in Witten tonight and Jeremy Shockey, we're seeing two of the better tight ends in the NFL. 15-yard game. Strahan in now. You also have Aaron Ross, their number 1 draft choice out of Texas, who plays in the nickel here. Romo has time. Romo finds a wide open Witten. So Witten has caught two, both over the middle. That time he was free as a bird, and it's a first down at the 35. The other time Romo was able to wedge it in between two defenders. This time Witten just roaming free for 23.
And that was 3 days, but this guy has an abundance of confidence.
Fake to Owens and a screen to the left side to Jones. A late developing play, but a successful one for a first down as Jones takes it to the 24-yard line.
Verse or something like that the other way.
Witten out for only a couple of plays. Now he's back in. But Osi Umenyiora is on the Giants sideline. And this is Jones taking it to the 19-yard line. So a pretty healthy dose of Jones here early on his first drive, which started at the 20. There's Umenyiora. Jones. Not a lot of ventilation in this place. A hole in the roof, but the air is stagnant inside here. Second down and 5 from the 19-yard line. And Jones with a burst through the middle. So they're exploiting the middle with Jones. Backfield. Creighton in the slot to the left. And it's a fade to the end zone intended for Sam Hurd, who would be the number 4 receiver normally, but number 3 tonight, Webster, with the coverage on the play. They're minus Terry Glenn, had Arizona, and they drafted him to be their kicker. Gramatica on injured reserve, and his first attempt in the NFL is a 31-yard field goal attempt that is good. So it's a 7-minute drive. There goes Umenyiora back to the dressing room.
Harbor, and the other thing is being ahead. You know, when you're behind, it's tough to play action pass.
Second down and 5. And they'll stop it before the start here as Jason Ferguson came creeping across the line. Burris did not play preseason.
There were 2 fouls by the defense on the play. Encroachment, nose guard, that's declined. There was also a personal foul, unnecessary roughness defense, a slap to the helmet, number 26, 15-yard penalty, first down.
That's Ken Hamlin right in front of him.
Yeah, you almost hit him in doing it.
From the 44-yard line, Manning short drop to the outside he goes. He hits his tight end Jeremy Shockey, and he'll always make the defensive backs pay the price. Roy Williams pushes him out of bounds. Let's go. Yep. From the 42, even after the fine. Here's Jacobs. And Jacobs takes it to the 35-yard line. Brandon Jacobs was the short yardage back. He came in after. Derek Ward is now in the backfield. They toss it to him to the right side. Runs into traffic. And the former Jet will pick up about 1.5 yards, but stopped shy of the first down by Brady James. So the Giants come that close to getting another long touchdown, but in the shotgun on 4th down and 2. And indeed they will. Manning stepping up, and then the pass is knocked down and incomplete, and the Cowboys will take over. Not the worst thing in the world for the Giants. Hamlin breaks it up. I mean, your options there are to try a 52-yard field goal, give Dallas the ball at the 42. It's like regular. And it's Jason Witten making the catch at the 45-yard line. That wasn't super unleaded. Northwest last January. Marion Barber now at the 44-yard line is the back as they begin this drive near midfield. The fake to him, and then the pass to Barber, and Barber gets into Giant territory, and he'll pick up a lot more than a first down as he goes all the way inside the 30 to the 28-yard line before losing his helmet. That's right. There's a Ms. Doctor too, I understand, in the league. 3rd down and 10. Over the middle, that is caught, and Witten is stopped a little short of the first down at the 18-yard line. That's Aaron Ross making the tackle. And now let's see what Wade's
fullback, so they're in the I formation, and they can run a power play.
And here is Barber going to the outside. He's able to turn the corner, pick up the first down, get inside the 10, dives for the end zone, and gets in for the touchdown.
Like middle linebackers are all like linebackers, and that's confusing the Giants and Eli Manning a little in their identification.
3rd down and 7. Manning stepping up, and that gets picked off at the 40-yard line. And that is Jacques Reeves getting the start tonight because of the injury to Terrence Newman with the pick. Line. Owens wide left. Instead, they go to the inside man. That's Creighton. And he'll pick up a first down at the 11-yard line. Patrick Creighton, he gets the start because of the injury to Terry Glenn. And there's some question as to when or if Glenn can come back. Some thought of
group right here doesn't do the job. It doesn't make any difference.
On 3rd and 11, they give Romo the time. Case in point. Touchdown. Jason Witten over the middle. Have run off 17 unanswered points on opening night and lead the Giants 17-6. Makes the team. We'll see a lot of drones and maybe some of Ahmad Bradshaw. And Manning will throw, and it's Burris who makes the catch. So Manning, knowing it's really going to be on his shoulders tonight, hits Burris and gets the ball immediately into Cowboy territory to the 48-yard line.
Right, and that's exactly where I think it goes, Al.
Ticking down to 3 minutes. Now you've got Ward behind Drones, and Ward inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. That's Drones, former Bronco and Cleveland Brown, leading the charge that time and providing the block that helped Springer for a gain of about 9.5. 2nd down and inches from the 38-yard line. Fake to Ward. Manning steps up, then he hits Ward underneath, and Ward is able to dive forward for a first down at the 29-yard line. Aiken Adele let's send a plane for you. 3rd down and 8. That's caught. Shockey. And he'll pick up the first down. So John suggested you've got to look his way a little bit more. The ball is at the 18. That'll be a first down, and the Giants will take a timeout inside the stadium. 2nd down and 8. To the outside. That's caught by Coomer. Amani turns it back in, seeks the first down. It appears to be a little short. Reeves and Hamlin
do have 2 of them.
Instead, he sneaks for the first down, and he gets it. So he has the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's where you'd have to like right now.
3rd down and goal. Looking to Burris. Throwing to Burris, and Burris got position and gets the touchdown. He got inside Jacques Reeves. Hearn takes another bow. Both touchdowns tonight by number 17. We'll run back to kick. Lawrence Tynes to send it down. Bouncing ball fielded at the 4. Thompson, who grew up here in Irving, Texas, drops the ball at the 25-yard line. Nix is already suggesting rather strongly that the Giants have it. Hockley and his cohorts will get to the bottom of the pile, and the Giants are certain that they've come up with it. And if they have, they are right now
again on that fade. Now they're not going to let them have it. They're playing off, but I would still do it.
Manning Throwing to the right corner of the end zone and diving, but out of bounds is Steve Smith, the rookie out of SC, picked in the second round. 44-yard field goal attempt. Both of Alfred's snaps have been low. Tynes, the former Chief, who won the job over Josh Houston because of experience. That time a decent snap, good hold, and a good kick. And so the Giants, who were down by 11 and then discovered that Jacobs would be done for the night and who knows how much longer, that wouldn't be a big story in New York, would it?
Oh, boy.
3rd and 7. And that pass is caught up at the 39-yard line as Romo threads the needle, finds Creighton, the open man. Creighton again getting a start tonight because Terry Glenn is hurt, and Creighton winds up making a catch. Romo's completed 9 passes tonight, none to Owens. Here's Jones swinging to the outside, finding room across the 50 and thrust out of bounds by James Butler at the 40-yard line. At the 40-yard line, first down. Buys time with the fake. Romo. And finally, it's Owens making a catch. Terrell Owens makes his first catch of the season, good for a first down, tackled by Wilson at the 23-yard line, an 18-yard gain. This drive started at their 22, now from the Giants' 22. Going to the end zone. Owens, can he hold on to it? Yes, he can for the touchdown. One hand, a juggle, has to get both feet in, and did for a 22-yard touchdown.
First half, they got him involved, then they got him playing like this. He comes in motion, and just that big hand stretches out, catches it with the one hand, brings it into his body. But that's where Terrell Owens is so big, is that when he can move and he can come across the field, he's still in a celebration, as a matter of fact, and they're ready to kick the extra point.
2nd and 7. You got Jones split to the left. And Manning will go down in a heap. A lot of pressure. Jay Ratliff is there. Marcus Spears is there as well. 3rd down and 12. Here they come. Giants pick them up. Good blocking up front. Burris makes the catch to the 40-yard line. Blitz was on. Manning was able to hang in there, find Burris roaming free over the middle.
Right, because he's a very solid guy.
3rd and 6. His son Wes is on this staff, and another 3rd down conversion for Manning to Burris, who gets inside of Anthony Henry. Wade last year,
It's Jason Garrett.
Manning faking, then looking to his left. And boy, I tell you what, Eli's doing a nice job tonight. Amani Toomer makes the catch at the 33-yard line. Manning, a lot of poise and a lot of composure, looking to his right. Check.
Tired.
Yeah. Big 3rd and 8. Manning hit as he throws, going deep for Burris, and he tips it in the air, and it's incomplete. Again, you had Reeves and Reeves
have a man-on-man situation.
Now Tynes with a 48-yard field goal attempt. The rookie Alfred to snap it. Good snap this time. Fiegels puts it down, and Tynes' kick is good. So a 48-yard field goal for the Giants makes it a 5-point game. 24-19. Romo under pressure and then has to tuck it in because Jason Tuck makes 26-yard line. Manning tries to escape and then dumps it off for Drones, and it's incomplete, but he was able to get it away. Anthony Spencer, their #1 draft choice out of Purdue, put the pressure on Manning, starting this drive in the backfield. Owens in motion, bottom of the screen. And Romo to throw over the middle, and you know who's there? Jason Witten. Once again, big first half and a big play here in the 3rd quarter. Witten, who lives over the middle, and now Romo wants him to quickly get downfield. From the 29-yard line, here's Barber to the outside. He picks up the first down, and a few more to about the 10. Kyle Kozar led the way, the left guard with a good block. Romo flushed out, gonna run for a touchdown. Quick drive, 4 plays, 67 yards. Dallas up by a dozen. Touchdown throws. Kickoff taken by Bradshaw, who fumbled the last time. He ran it back from the 2, and Bradshaw gives the Giants decent field position, bringing it back to the 41-yard line. Toss it back to Ward, and Ward with a burst inside the 40, the 30, the 20, and all the way down to the 10-yard line. So the understudy now, Ward, the off-injured back, drafted originally by the Jets, picked up by the Giants.
They both can't go.
They've got Smith and Toomer and Shockey all to the left, Forrest to the right, Manning out of the shotgun. On 3rd down and 10, has time, throws, and incomplete. That's Steve Smith, the rookie out of USC who couldn't hold on. Alford snapping, Eagles holding. And the kick is good. A minute and 37 into the 4th. Giants cut it to 9, 31-22.
I've seen where a kicker hyperventilated.
From the 29-yard line, Romo throws. That's caught over the middle by Creighton. And Patrick Creighton is into Giant territory. We're talking about the Giants last year. This was the problem, especially down the stretch. In the second half of the season, their defense couldn't stop anybody. 2nd and 11. Romo over the middle. Owens inside the 20, the 10, and another TOTD. And then a flag after the end of the play. Critical defensive drive for the Giants.
After the play was over, a personal foul. Unnecessary roughness, defense number 28. Pushed the player after he was well out of bounds. Touchdown. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Eli Manning tonight, 19 out of 31. For 231 yards. From the gun, stepping up, and it begins with a 20-yard gain to Amani Toomer. He's tackled there by Anthony Henry. So the Giants down by 16. A 1st and 10 up at the fence, giving up 38 points with still 11 minutes to play. Ward inside handoff. He'll get the 1st down. Takes it to the Dallas 44-yard line before the ex-Seahawk Ken Hamlin makes the stop. 15-yard pickup for Ward.
Williams.
Here comes Williams. They pick him up. And then the pass is caught inside the 40-yard line. That is Amani Toomer to the 36-yard line. The cornerback Nathan Jones makes the stop.
Inside stuff the Cowboys have. To me, the way these corners are playing, Eli Manning could throw those outside receivers the rest of the game.
2nd and 2. Right now he gives it to Ward again on almost that same play. That inside handoff out of the gun to the 31-yard line. Manning throwing, and that'll be a 9-yard gain as Burris comes back inside Reeves.
And he did then.
3rd down and 1 from the 23-yard line. Thrown. Former Bronco and Brown inside the 20-yard line to the 18-yard line for a 1st down.
To get.
Smith to the right. Burris and Toomer to the left. Over the middle. That's caught for a 1st and goal. It's Amani Toomer coming back after ACL surgery and having a good opening night. He's tackled there by Patrick Watkins. And Amani Toomer has caught 8 balls tonight for 90 yards. Dump underneath. Ward. Touchdown. I'll tell you, the Giants are nothing if not very resilient. On a night when they lose their ace back, just keep hanging in as they get the touchdown with 7:20 remaining in the 4th. Manning, look out, loses the ball. And then it doesn't matter who covers it up at this point. That's the end of the play, and that was created by Anthony Spencer. So it remains a 2-possession game, and there's a flag down toward the right cushion tonight. The ball is at the 22-yard line. flag. And then he throws, and it's picked off at the 33-yard line by Jabril Wilson. Flag was thrown at the onset of the play.
I always wondered when they were going to see a quarterback's right shoulder being checked.
Second down and 8 to Smith. Smith had played with the USC Trojans last year to the 15-yard line.
Didn't get two guys off in time.
Great point. Third down and 3 from the 15. Eli throws, and that'll be a first down as he gets into the hands of the rookie Smith again. First down at the 11-yard line. We're settled for a field goal. It's still a one-possession game at that point. Manning throwing to the end zone, and it's caught by Burris for the touchdown.
You just felt that they could do that all night. I mean, why do other things? The guy's up. They don't have a chance. I mean, Jock Reeves is on him. Williams kind of goes to that side, and he just hits it in between. We just saw there Eli Manning talking to the doctor is not a picture you like to see if you're a Giant fan.
Tyson Thompson from the goal line. And Thompson will give the Cowboys good field position. So the Giant defense will again have to stiffen after they use their timeouts on defense. Witten, of course, lives over the middle. Romo looks to the outside, finds the open man, and this time it's Sam Hurd. His first catch of the night, touchdown. 51 yards on a 3rd and 7 to a guy who wouldn't have played at all in all likelihood if Terry Glenn had been healthy tonight. Hurd, normally the number 4 guy, becomes number 3 tonight. And it's going to be Lorenzen. So of all things, on a night when the Giants have lost Jacobs, when Human Ura gets hurt, when the team turns in an unbelievably gutty performance by not falling apart, by hanging in there, by getting within 3 just moments ago.
Everyone says he has to take the next step. He looked like he had taken the next step.
Lorenzen, who's the heaviest quarterback in the league, without question throws, and that's caught up at the 41-yard line. So though he dinks and dunks, and the Cowboys will let it. Lorenzen going deep and incomplete, intended for Burris. You have a 4th down. Now
sometimes it's the elbow that jams the shoulder, but it was right on that right side of his arm.
That was Anthony Spencer. Now Lorenzen's going to take off, and Lorenzen, of all things, kind of slides to a halt. A sloppy slide, but in a situation where you have to go for the first down, and if ever you're compelled to go ahead at the 43-yard line. Has to try to get a timeout before the 2-minute warning. So call it very quickly here. Barber takes it, but now you got the problem with the Cowboys coming up with the timeouts. But the Giants just have to stop them here to make those timeouts worth anything. And Barber's going to pick up a first down, so that's going to move the chains to the 31-yard line. It's going to be first down, and the Giants, regardless of whether it's a 3rd down or 1st, have to use their first timeout here, the 31-yard line. Barber to the 24-yard. 3rd and a deuce. And Barber will get close to a first down.
Then came out in the second half and did something about it.
Giants don't have a timeout. Romo can officially end it with a first down, and he just leans his way for a couple of inches, and that may be enough. Wade Phillips, who probably never thought he'd get another head coaching opportunity after Buffalo and Denver, and then I think just not resigned, but I think he just felt, you know what, he was going to be a defensive coordinator, and then all of a sudden up pops the Dallas Cowboy job, and he wins in the opener.